Media outlets and curious internet users were quick to notice that we haven't seen any public congratulatory notes from another very famous Chinese actress who had co-starred with Michelle many times, Zhang Ziyi. Like Michelle Yeoh, Zhang Ziyi's breakthrough in Hollywood was also Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, for which she was nominated Best Supporting Actress by the BAFTA Awards and won the Most Promising Actress by the Chicago Film Critics Association Awards. She then appeared in Rush Hour 2 alongside Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and went on to star in a range of award-winning movies such as Hero, House of Flying Daggers, and most notably Memoirs of Geisha, where she played the lead role Sayuri and was nominated for the Golden Globes, the BAFTA Awards, and the Screen Actors Guild Award, all in the Best Actress category. You don't need to go through her entire filmography to reach the conclusion that Zhang Ziyi has the beautiful looks, the experience, the fame, as well as the acting talents to also win an Oscar. Michelle Yeoh's Oscars win is not just a monumental achievement for herself, but also for all the Chinese actors in Hollywood and beyond. Zhang Ziyi, who has been active on the Chinese social media platform Weibo, remained quiet during this historical moment, despite being someone who has also advocated for more Asian representation in Hollywood, as one of the most well-known Chinese faces by the Western audience. The speculation is that she hasn't said a word yet because she's regretting her retreat from Hollywood in recent years. If she had stuck around longer like Michelle Yeoh, she very well could have won one of the top awards. So what has she been up to? And could she be returning to Hollywood to produce more films for the Western audience? Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. My previous video about Michelle Yeoh's relationship history were quite popular, so the second half of this video will also talk about Zhang Ziyi's previous love life and very happy family life right now. After the blockbuster success of Memoirs of Geisha, Ziyi's second American film was the psychological thriller Horseman in 2009, starring alongside Dennis Quaid. Her next American film since then was not until the 2018 The Cloverfield Paradox, where she played a Chinese engineer, and in 2019 in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, where she played a doctor. Looking back through the last 2 decades of her movie career, it's not hard to see that she has not actually taken on as many Hollywood films as she could have. The majority of her films were still produced in China and Hong Kong. Why is that? Well, it's definitely not because Hollywood didn't give her a chance. As early as 2006, she told the Interview magazine that a lot of offers given to her were victim roles, but she wanted to play deeper, more meaningful characters. In some of the Chinese interviews that she's given, she also openly complained about how the roles given to Asian actors were superficial characters.
我没有拍那么多好莱坞片，因为它不足够让我去为他努力和付出，因为他们给的角色实在是太容易。
She will categorically turn down those that are stereotypical of the Chinese women or Chinese culture.
一个特别容易理解的例子吧，比如说我前一阵子得到一个剧本，是想要我演一个移民局的一个女翻译，然后这个故事呢其实是很有意思，有点像 Crash， 你知道，是很多不同的种族、不同的文化背景，然后不同的小故事结合的。但是我看了剧本以后，我马上说我不做这件事情，不是说我不喜欢那个角色，而是说他表达的那个信息是我不能接受的。作为一个中国人，我接受不了。
比如说他有种族歧视，
对，比如说中国因为他们不能够，政府不可以达到一个什么样的一个要求，他们要逃出去什么，就这种东西，我觉得我不可以做，因为这个是违背我的一个，我觉得我是中国人，我觉得中国不是这样子的，我不能为了说拍一个电影去违背一个作为中国人的尊严。 我就做不了这件事情。所以
The same goes for how she picked her Chinese movies in recent years. For example, in Forever Young, she played a Peking University student whose bright future got completely crushed by the upheavals of the 1960s China. She not only lost her sweetheart boyfriend, but also got disfigured. In The Climber, she played a meteorologist for the Chinese mountaineering team, which, against all odds, successfully conquered Mount Everest in 1960 and 1975. And in 2021, and Zhang Ziyi's only TV series so far, Monarch Industry, she portrayed how an aristocrat's daughter in ancient China was forced into a political marriage with a military officer, then fell in love with him and fought alongside him in defending their country against domestic coups and foreign invasions. Her upcoming film, The Great War, is about China's participation in the North Korean War, where Ziyi plays a translator for the Chinese diplomatic team negotiating with the Americans, leading up to the signing of the peace treaty on the Korean peninsula. She's also very active in helping the next generation of Chinese actors by participating in reality TV competition shows where she critiques and mentors upcoming actors on their acting skills and talents. Aside from her professional considerations as an actress, there is another potentially big personal reason why Zhang Ziyi has chosen to take a step back from Hollywood. She has a busy but happy family life now with 2 young kids, a 7-year-old daughter and a son who was born in 2020. She's definitely enjoying her role as a mother right now, and you can tell that from the many baby formula powder brand endorsement deals that she's taken on. In 2015, she shocked the entire Chinese community by marrying Wang Feng, a rock singer who doesn't have all that good of a reputation in China when it comes to his personal life, having previously married 4 times. Many have compared them together as the Beauty and the Beast. After all, Zhang Ziyi had many high-profile relationships in the past with guys who may have seemed more in her league as the international superstar she was. From 2004 to 2006, she dated Eric Fok, grandson of the late Henry Fok, top 10 wealthiest tycoons in Hong Kong, and heir of the multi-billion-dollar Fok family fortune. Their relationship was highly publicized in Chinese tabloids back then because Ziyi was at the height of her Hollywood career and it fit into a cliche but attention-grabbing storyline: actress marrying into the rich. Despite widespread accusations that Ziyi was a gold digger, the relationship fizzled out due to their long-distance relationship, and the rumor that the Fok family did not approve of their successor marrying someone in the showbiz world, especially pictures like this and this. It's similar to the story with Michelle Yeoh's first husband if you haven't watched my video linked above. This clash between the actress's career and the husband's desire for a normal housewife. A year after this breakup, Ziyi hooked up with Aviv Vivi Nevo, an Israeli businessman who is very connected in entertainment and Hollywood, as one of the biggest individual shareholders of media conglomerates such as Time Warner. Yet again, this relationship was heavily chased after by the paparazzi, not less because of this gigantic 12-carat diamond ring that Vivi put on her ring finger. They got engaged in 2008 but broke up in 2010 due to disputes about prenup. And that's when Ziyi gradually turned her focus away from Hollywood and back into her home country in China. From 2012 to 2013, Ziyi had a short relationship with a very famous TV anchor and variety show host in China. Rumor says that she was very attracted to this guy's talent and knowledge, but Ziyi's mother shut it down because the guy only makes 1/70th of what Ziyi earns. Very typical Chinese mother, I'll say that. So why did Zhang Ziyi end up with Wang Feng and remain happily married for more than 7 years now? Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. She also gets along very well with Wang Feng's other daughter, a child out of wedlock from a previous relationship. To set the record straight, Wang himself has a pretty accomplished career as a rock singer and music producer, born into a high-class family in Beijing. He was one of the judges on China's version of The Voice many times and hosted a concert at the Bird's Nest, which is the venue of the 2008 Beijing Olympic. In 2019, Zhang Ziyi and Wang Feng participated in a reality TV show about celebrity couples, and the love they had shown for each other was hard to fake. In addressing public criticism of the couple, she said,
生活是这样的，就是谁也不知道你是谁，哪怕所有人都误会你，我不误会你就行了。因为日子是我们俩过，你不是跟所有人过，你也不是要证明给所有人看，就没有什么要纠结。
Before Michelle Yeoh's breakout success with Everything Everywhere All at Once, if you ask any American or anyone in the Western world who is their most memorable Chinese female character, they will definitely say Sayuri in Memoirs of Geisha and or Jiaolong in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Throughout her movie career, where there's pretty much no disagreement when it comes to her acting talents, rumors about Ziyi's personal life and accusations on her character were literally like the name of the movie, flying daggers from everywhere. Her Crouching Tiger co-star Chow Yun-fat famously or infamously made this very direct jab at Ziyi, following photos of her feeding Jackie Chan a grape while being wrapped around in his arms at a birthday party. Chow said this, intended as a joke, during the 2001 Hong Kong Film Awards.
發哥哥啊，最近呢，即係你又去荷里活啦。咁我哋啲女演員咧就好想知道，我哋究竟點樣先可以去到荷里活咧？覺得即係國內嘅女演員你點睇咧？
聽話聽教啊。
仲有咧？
乜都肯做啊。
係，哇，咁啊。
係啊。例如咧？接提子啦。咁啊。
There's nothing wrong with being a girl of ambition, and sometimes to cut through barriers, especially the kind that she'll have to endure in the world of entertainment, she may have overstepped a little bit. Unlike Michelle Yeoh, who was born into a family of generational wealth and political influence, Zhang Ziyi came from a very modest family in Beijing, who grew up cramming inside a tiny apartment unit less than 200 square feet with no separate rooms with her elder brother and parents. Feng Xiaogan, one of the most famous Chinese directors behind billion-dollar box office hits, who worked with Ziyi on the film The Banquet, said it best when he gave the most accomplished Chinese award to Ziyi.
章子怡出生在一个非常非常普通的，和我一样的一个普通的劳动人民的家里头。真的，在电影界这个行当，这样的人想做出来是非常难的。因为电影界、文艺界是非常讲究世家的，有父母的帮助和提携，有父母的那些好朋友的帮助和提携，你会能有很多的捷径。但是像章子怡这样的，完全凭着个人的努力，和她的悟性，能够在电影界打拼出一番天地，并且能够作为一个杰出的华人演员的代表打进好莱坞，而且不仅打进好莱坞，还能在好莱坞成为一个一线的当红的明星。这一点我觉得是非常值得我们骄傲的。
So when can we see Ziyi's next film outside of China? Probably when her kids are a bit older, as being on set right now for several months away from her family is definitely going to kill her. As I discussed earlier, she's never going to take on anything thrown at her just to have more movies under her belt. The story, the character, and everything has to be just right for her. Obviously, things have changed dramatically for Asian actors in Hollywood in the last 5 years, and I'm sure there are better scripts and roles now than what Ziyi saw 10 years ago. In October 2022, Variety reported that Ziyi has been confirmed to star in Hong Kong filmmaker Peter Chan's upcoming TV series, The Murderer, based on real events in 1940s Shanghai. Hopefully, we'll be able to watch that very soon. She was only 20-something when she made a huge impact on the movie industry with The Crouching Tiger and Memoirs of Geisha. Now that she has matured and is still just a little over 40, I'm really hoping that she can be the next Oscar's Best Actress winner.